Chijoke, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Chijoke, what would you say as regards to this particular, ADC's message to Obi, telling him to make his decision? Like this, they're saying it publicly, they didn't even care at all. And all they said is, enough is enough. Choose a side. This is a very, strong one there. So how does Peter Obi's influence impact ADC's decision to publicly urge him to join the party? What would you say as regards to this?
That's the main thing that we should be more concerned about. Peter Obi is not the only politician that has interest in joining ADC. So why are the so-called ADC chieftaincy or these things, why are they so much interested in Peter Obi's decision? And this comes down to the question why Peter Obi doesn't want to make any decision yet. Because as a man of reason, as a man who thinks with his brain, there are things that will be happening to you. You will have to question it. Why the pressure? You understand? And when you look around you, when you read your environment, you have to be careful on the decisions you make. When I mean reading your environment, take for instance what's happening in PDP. You cannot call PDP right now a political party because it's not stable. Let's go to Labour Party. What's happening? So with all this and with all these things happening, APC has influence in it. They are the one causing this problem. So how sure are we that APC has not infatuated ADC? How sure are we that it's not a trap for Peter Obi? So Peter Obi, who has gotten this far after becoming a governor of Anambra State, and does that, he contested as a vice. After that, he went to presidential listing, and he has all this fame, all these people who are supporting him. So that tells you that he knows that a lot of people, a lot of hope, a lot of people depends on his decision. So you don't expect such a man who has struggled alone to this level, you don't expect him to make mistakes. He needs to be careful. So he has options, Labour Party and ADC, and he has to be careful to make his decision. You understand? And then we also need to understand, and this is me telling the ADC something, if they are really for the people, they need to understand that this is no longer the time of playing politics. The time of playing politics is gone, because APC are not playing politics. APC are fighting war. Like, this is war, and this war is now between the APC government and the people. So ADC needs to decide if they are going to join this war, and if they are going to join this war, it is going to be leading the people to fight this war with APC. If not that, then I don't know. They are pressuring Peter Obi to decide. Why they have not also decided on how they are going to, handle the party.
So, are you having issues with the zoning? Are you saying that if they do not zone it to the south, they decide to keep it in the north, for example, that you are against it? That's one. Secondly, you know that if they actually say that they are throwing it open to every zone, it means that anybody can join the race. It means the north, the west, the south, the east can join the race. So are you also against that particular one? And when you actually say that ADC should be leading the people, to go head to head with APC as regards to taking back power from APC, the ruling party, are you saying that it is only Obi that can drive ADC to lead the people? I need you to clear that.
My statements, it's clear. I try as much as possible to be clear as much as I could be. ADC chieftaincy need to read the answer of the world. It's Peter Obi. APC is not playing politics. They are fighting war. And the only general right now that they fear in this battlefield is Peter Obi. That is why if you go through the aid of the presidency, the only person he talks about is Peter Obi. That is fear. When a man fears you, he talks about you. So I tell you this, that APC should understand that this is not time of playing politics. Yes, they are opening the zoning to everybody is willing to pick the phone, but it's politics, because at the end of it all, making it that way, they can, manipulate it and give it to whoever they want to give it, and then they tell you yes, it's free and fair. How can we be sure it's free and fair? Because primarily, you know how primary is being done, it's within themselves. So it's still politics, and that's why I said this is no time for politics. You know the handwriting on the wall, which is Peter Obi. You can make it easier for him, and it's there already. Because what is how is the presidential thing being zoned? It is under the southeast. No one should argue it. Already the southeast is taking their 4 years now, so it still have to go back to southeast. Let them not play politics. So let them put the zone where it is and make it easier for Peter Obi, because it is who the people want, and that is what I mean by leading the war. Look at what is happening now. Bandits are killing people, this and that, and it's so difficult for these APC governments to deliver us a fighter jet. And just yesterday, under how many minutes, our neighbor Benin Republic had a coup, and APC government was easy to deliver fighter jets to Benin, which tells you that they don't care about us. So this war is between the APC government and the people, and if ADC are smart enough, it is the time for them to decide to lead this war and give the people what they want. So this is not a matter of playing politics. APC is not playing politics. They are playing game, and it's war. So that is what I mean. And I don't know if I answered your questions. I'm very okay. Clearly. If I don't, you can. No, it's what it is.
So let me ask you. So first, I understand that everything is about Peter Obi now. Okay, for some people. So if I may ask you, do you think that Peter Obi can still revive Labour Party?
The problem is that he did it before. He can do it again. That is
as at the time he joined the Labour Party. The Labour Party were not having these issues as regards to having factional issues. But now they have the Senator Nanadi one side, which are saying they are the real Labour Party, and they have the Julius Abure here.
Now you have to understand that at some point a damage has been done, and us who are just like sitting around the corner, who doesn't really understand fully what is happening in Labour Party, cannot say for sure how much the damage has been done in Labour Party. But like I said, we do not care about Labour Party until Peter Obi. So whatever decision Peter Obi makes is what we know as the right decision. So it is left for Peter Obi to look into the damages in Labour Party and know how far it has gotten. If it's something he can work on, then if it's not something he can work on, he has another option, which is ADC. And that is why I think that these people have to allow him, because like I said, APC is not playing politics, and their hands are in all these things. So you can see all the old people that are around, any reasonable politicians that thinks that, oh, he is like trying to fight this government, EFCC goes after them, and the only person that is still strong today EFCC has not gone after is Peter Obi. There is a lot of pressure and there is a lot of traps set for this man, and we have to understand that he has to be very careful in making his decision. So it is left for him. The question here is, what is our leader? What decision is he going to make? Because whatever decision he makes is what we will follow. All these things that is happening, all these stupid shenanigans and stupid things that is happening in PDP and Labour Party today, none of them has any direct link to Peter Obi. All you hear is some stupid people who should have make a good name for themselves.
Okay, so I would
guessing themselves, and none of them has ever had any link or anything to stain the white of Peter Obi. So like I said, whatever decision our leader makes tomorrow is what we will follow. So
all right, thank you so much, Chijoke, for that particular one. But I would just ask you to always be cautious as regards to some words are not TV friendly. You know, of course, away from that particular one, Chijoke, I'd like to ask you this. The way you use the statement, you said whatsoever Obi does, we would follow whatsoever Obi does. Now, you said if PDP continues like this, Labour Party continues like this, and it is only ADC that he has, whatever decision it takes, you people follow. So what if he decides to join ADC? For example, Atiku Abubakar, picks up the presidential candidacy of the ADC, and they ask Obi to be his running mate, and he accepts. Will you people also still support Atiku Abubakar?
Peter Obi knows better, because he knows that
Are you saying he will not accept? Wait, are you saying he will not accept?
Yes, he will not accept.
He will not accept.
He will not accept.
So if he accepts, that's what I'm saying. So what if he accepts? Will people still follow and support him?
If he is able to prove or give us reason why, because why we supported him during this last election, because he was able to prove on every reasonable doubt that he is capable. We do not support Peter Obi because we have personal love for him. No, because he's a politician and every politician is not to be trusted. Okay. But we support Peter Obi because of his credibility, because we could look at his achievement and could say, oh, this man has something upstairs. This man has the intention. So we are not supporting Peter Obi because of personal love. No, it's because of how far and how well he was able to prove himself as a man for the job. So if he could be able to give us the reason that decision is the best and has the best interest of the people, maybe we can to say or to make any comment on that. Until then.
Chijoke, I just oh, thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Chijoke is not having it when it comes to Peter Obi. If you are giving Peter Obi, you can personally protect him. I understand what it feels like. Let's bring it back to this.
You see, this man gave us hope. You see how far the youth have paid interest in politics. We are paying interest in politics not because of anything. It's because of this man. Yeah. So he has given us so much hope and so much light, and that is why I'm telling you this. Like, if anything happens to Peter Obi, a lot of things will happen to the youth of Nigeria because you know what I mean.
Yeah. So thank you.